Fuck. I just did this. Sorry, you guys. I did something weird. Sorry again. Hi, you guys. Better? Yeah. Hello, everybody. We are about to learn what a pot is. Okay, first off, tonight is the last night for the Sugar Baby photo challenge. So I need all of you to submit your pictures before midnight. Yeah. And I'm on time. So that means it's gonna be a good. No, I feel like the later I am, the better the lives be. Let's talk about it. Oh my God. The pictures, you guys, the pictures were beautiful. The pictures are great. Thank you. It's something simple, something for the fall, just something boring. Makes me look innocent. No, okay, you guys. I am so thrilled. The pictures look good. The fall, are y'all listening? The fall photo challenge, the pictures look good. Like at first, okay, first off, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird. It was a little weird at first. I was like, okay, what's going on here, everybody? I didn't like what I was seeing. And then, per usual, the girls start rolling in, and I'm just like, oh my God, you guys did amazing. Like, yeah. Um, I am drinking. What am I drinking? Hennessy and apple juice. And Minute Maid. Hennessy, apple juice, Minute Maid. In a wine glass. No, I did not switch my live from Tuesday to Thursday. Something happened on Tuesday where I couldn't do a live. Actually, right now, how's my internet looking? Because I was having issues with my internet all week, so that was the issue. And then I also had a family emergency. Not really family, but somewhat like family, but it was an emergency. So I couldn't do live Tuesday. I felt so bad. I wish I could have told you guys, but I didn't even have my phone wasn't even on. Well, I mean it was on. I have 3 phones. Oh, don't get me lying. Y'all, it was emergency Tuesday. So sorry. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. I'm so happy that the challenge, y'all, the fall challenge. Okay, who submitted their pictures? Oh God, beautiful. Like I wish I could show some. I wish I could show some. Who did my hair? Erin, her name on Instagram is Seductively Queen. She does my hair. She always does my hair now. That's the only person I let. Well, no, last time she didn't do my hair, but yeah, I'm happy you're here too. Me too. And the makeup is oh, oh, I see. Okay, you guys, we're about to start because it's about to be 8:30. So 1 minute we're starting. Yeah, I know you guys are used to Tuesdays. I am too. I think I did live on a Sunday before too. So don't. I seen your name looks familiar, Miss Consuela. I really like your pictures. Aja, I don't recall your pictures. I would have to. I mean, I hate to have to look this close. Oh, I don't remember. Like everybody, if you submitted within the last few days, the last week and a half or 2 weeks, like everybody's picture was amazing. I don't know how you guys are gonna choose a winner because I'm not choosing the winner. I'm gonna have put the winner on Patreon. So y'all, good luck choosing the winner. I will not be choosing the winner. Okay, let's get started. Got it. Yeah, I do remember you then. Yes, your pictures were cute. Did you have your natural hair on one of the pictures? Yes, it has to be for every category. Technically, it's three categories. So you have to send in a restaurant pic, and it have to be three categories. Now, it could be the same location. Like, say if you took pictures sitting down at the restaurant, then standing up at the restaurant, it's fine. Oh yes, you look cute. Oh my god, wait, let me look at yours because I think I know who you are. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god, you guys did so fucking good. Like, oh, hold on, I gotta go to my other email. Okay, so if anybody is wondering about the group chat spots, wow, the light is really bright. If anybody's wondering about the group chat spots, I have not opened any group chat spots. There was a time, maybe like 2 days ago, where some spots were open. They weren't supposed to be. Um, but I might open the group chat in like 4 days. As for now, I'm kind of backed up because I no longer have an assistant, so I'm doing everything by myself. And also I just feel like I don't really want any new girls in the group chat as of right now. I'm trying to figure out um sorry, I'm trying to figure out things in the group chat. Things have been going good, but things go good and things go bad. Anyway, so and right now I'm not opening spots for the group chat. I mean, I could make a post, but I respond to everybody's letting them know, I have not opened any spots. I don't really plan on right now. So just give me a few days. No, is your name Libby? I'm so annoying. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to see who the girl is. Oh my god. 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 Hannah did good. Wow. Oh, I know who you are. I did see your pictures. Yes, 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 yes. The big Chanel bag. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh yeah. You're slaying. Are you a model? You look like a model. Okay, you guys, let's get started. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this live. I'm excited about any time I get to talk. Okay, so this live will be on. If you guys looked at the recent Instagram Patreon post, there was a post where I showed an example of what a pop wasn't. And I think that it made a clear emphasis on like what a pop wasn't. But let's just go over that. If you're able to open your notebook up to page 433 and we'll start there. So if you have your finesse textbook, let's go ahead and no, I really need to make a finesse textbook because we open your page to 433, 433. No, but seriously, hold on one second, you guys. Let's just go to that post. The post was on November 9th at 10:45 p.m. I don't know why it was that late. No, I'm sorry. It was at November 10th at 8:43 a.m. Because I was about to say I never post stuff like that late. I don't know what that was. Um, so if you guys can go to Patreon, if you can't be on both at the same time, that's completely fine. I mean, not everybody has like dual devices, but we'll start. So we have a message, and this pot, he responds back, and we don't know what she said, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what she said. She's a queen. But no, he said, um, Kristen, got your message. Before we go any further with this, I answer more of your questions. Please let me know, what are your thoughts about the age difference? It is quite odd to have someone young like yourself wanting to date someone my age unless you're looking for a sugar daddy. I have to say that the manipulation tactics on all of these apps, I want to I want to let y'all know something clear, and I'm going to drop some gems. I'm going to drop some tea on you right now. That the men on Bumble, I've seen them on Seeking. I've seen them. Let me know if y'all want to post on that. The men on Bumble, I've seen them on Sugar Daddy Me. So when they get on these vanilla sites and they pretend like, oh my God, I'm not even ever looking for a sugar baby. Yes, you are. I seen you on Seeking. That shit pisses me off. But so then he says, whatever it says, quite odd dating someone. Are you looking for a sugar daddy? I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Is that what you're looking for? Um, and why the age difference? You sound amazing, look amazing. It would be exciting to date you, but I need to know your true intentions first. It's a scam. It's really a scam because I want to tell you something. The only way you match with somebody in their 50s is if their age range is set. Let me tell you guys something. I want to let you guys know this right now. Have you guys remember setting up your Bumble, right? Do you remember setting up your Hinge? When you set it up, it's step by step. It isn't like you get on there and oh, you're just on there and you're on Bumble. No, it's a step by step process. Hinge is a step by step process. They take you through each. Y'all know OK Cupid, right? So it's the same thing. So it'll be like, okay, put your bio, add some pictures. Okay, set your age preference. So they literally have to go in and swipe 22 and I bet you they stop at 39. I bet you they don't really go over 39. They literally have to put in their age range and they put 18 to 23. I want to let y'all know that. I want to let y'all know that right now. There's no skipping this. There's no, oh, it was an accident. The age range are set. I mean, I can show y'all. The age range are set. It's not like, oh, you can skip over that and just live your best life. Like, no, that's not how this works. They are setting their age range, their age preference to YouTube. I don't want anybody to ever get it misconstrued. This is how we are finding sugar daddies. This has always been the game. Nothing has changed. Sorry, you guys, my phone is just being ghetto. Hate this for us. I hate this for me. Okay, so you go there. I want to let y'all see this. Can y'all see what's going on here? Can y'all see that? Do y'all see I have to move this motherfucker? Okay, cool. I'm just checking. So let me set mine's back. I don't know. I don't want to play no game. I don't match with these young ones. So before we continue, I just want to let y'all know that it's a scam. It's a scam. I'm telling y'all, it's a fucking scam. They know what they're there for. They know why you're matching them. So take all that, prove that you're not a sugar baby shit out of your mind right now. In order to continue this live, we really have to go ahead and like strip ourselves from that, not trying to prove that we're a sugar baby, because that's not even what this is about. That's not even what this is about. Because I remember, like, I do say like, oh my God, like I know some girls respond to me like, sugar baby, what's that? I do have some prompts that mix that in or whatever, but never forget, I don't care. I don't care. I will be a sugar baby. I'll be a finesse baby. Like it's okay for you to come off like someone who wants to be treated well, like someone who wants to be given, gifts and stuff. That's okay. You shouldn't be shamed for that, and you definitely shouldn't be called a sugar baby when this guy's age preference is set at that age. But nevertheless, let me get back to the post. Sorry, I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Okay, thank you guys. So let's continue. Now, on to chapter 2. This young, beautiful woman asks for our advice. And give me 1 second. We're just gonna go over the post really quick. So she asks for our advice, and she says, "Hey girls, any advice on this this reply? His bio gives family man, caring, loving, and supportive. He told me that he is those things. Thinks it a bit, not sure what to reply or even to go further. So he says he's a family man, caring, loving, and supportive. Aren't we all? Like, the people's definition of caring is different from mine. People's definition of loving is different from mine. People's definition of being supportive is different from mine. Somebody can claim to be supportive and then you're going through something and they think that support is sending you memes all day. That's what I be thinking. When old man is going through shit, I just be sending him fucking memes. I don't got no money for him. He's not really expecting any, but I don't have none for him. So he better never come looking this way. So people's level of support and definition of support is different. Um, so a fellow finesse babe, this one, call it what you want. So it says advice from a finesse babe, and this is someone in the chat who gave her advice. Don't give me the lion. I don't need to say the girl's name, but I think it was Gigi. Do y'all remember if it was Gigi? Because I crossed out the name. I'm actually attracted to mature gentlemen. I've noticed I'm treated better, and there's mutual respect. Stability on all levels, great mentor, mature men know what they want. I like that. I like that. Good communication, no drama, and my favorite, chivalry, right? So then I give my response, which is a little bit more I don't know, direct. To be quite frank, I didn't even notice the age difference. You look so amazing for your age. Okay, we gave him a compliment. It seems like I was more attracted to your pictures and profile than checking your age. Oops. I typically date men who are chivalrous, giving, and charming. I'm not sure if that's synonymous with the sugar daddy. That question kind of threw me for a loop. Your age preference is set to my age as well. Does that mean that you're looking for a sugar baby? Yeah, that would be my response because you know you're not about to play me. So then his response after she sends what the other finesse babe recommends, which I thought was great. Either way, she would have went. You know, it's a win. He gonna say, when did you move over to Houston, and what company are you working for? So he just wanted. I want to let you guys know this. I want to let you know this right now. He just wanted her to respond back and say, "No, I don't want your money. I actually want to talk to your old ass." And then he thought he was going to continue the conversation. But let's go ahead and add insult to injury because they love to do that. After she starts talking about, I'm moving in January, I'm working over in Gulf Coast, blah, blah, blah. He says, have you always been in that field? Have I told you you're absolutely stunning? And then he also said, you must have guys falling all over you. So this is an insult to me because it's like, so you know I'm gorgeous. You know that any guy would want to be with me, but you just want me to prove that I'm not a sugar baby. Like, ladies, you have to stop falling for the okie doke. There's Patreon for a reason. There's a group chat for a reason. There's a reason why you can comment on Patreon. There's a reason why I respond to your comments. I try to respond to 90% of the comments. There is a reason because these men are pulling the okie doke all fucking day. I can guarantee you he has a profile on Secret Arrangement. I can almost guarantee you that. Also, they know what's up. They know that, you know, in order for me to date someone that looks like this, I have to be bringing something to the table. But then they want to see how much they can get away with. So that's what brings me to this. And also, I want to let you guys know that when a pot responds, he's going to respond directly to your message. When a finesse responds, i.e., us, just if a guy brings up sex or something like that, and in a conversation, and you skip right over that part, you skip right over and you continue the conversation. That's called a finesse. That's a finesse technique. That's a finesse skill to a man bring up sex in a conversation and you skip right the fuck over it. It's a finesse technique for men as well. When you bring up money or anything that has to do with, you know, proving their self to you, anything that have to do with providing, anything that have to do with giving, they'll skip right the fuck over it. We've seen it all the time. Y'all know we have. And they'll continue the conversation. Me, I like to reiterate myself, and I can't keep saying this 10 million motherfuckers times. So I'm gonna say it once, and then if I say it twice, it's a wrap. But anyway, so I put in my notes. Sorry, you guys. Men like to eliminate the comfort zone. Sorry. Seeing how far he can get and how much he can get away with. That is what that man did. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not anybody who studies brains and the patterns of people, but sometimes I feel like I do. Like I feel like I have a degree in finesse. I personally feel like um men are paying attention to how you react to things so they know what they can say and what they can do and what they can get away with. He's definitely testing your limits, not responding to certain key questions that you are using to vet him. That's not a coincidence. These men know what they're doing. And that was in my notes too. Also, old man helped me come up with that. He actually helped me come up with that. He's a king. A king. Mm. Oh, hey, girl. Hey. So, so you're asking all these important vetting questions, right? And this is the thought process of the guy. I don't want her to know where I work at. I don't want her to know what I do. I personally don't want her to know anything about my life or give any substance to this conversation. I only plan to sleep with her. I don't really plan to get to know her. I plan on dating her for free. I don't plan on taking her out to a nice restaurant. I'm trying to test to see if she's one of those women that let flattery get her out of her pants. Honestly, that is what they're doing, and this is why these men are not pots. This is why the process of elimination should be fairly fucking easy, okay? You ask questions, and if you get any pushback, he's not a pot. Let's put that in the comments. Let's pin that. Let's write it down. Let's take a picture. If you ask a key question, if you are, and you know what, Anya, are you watching this, Anya Blair? Because Anya Blair came up with something that I thought is great. I might even do a post on it. We are giving these men stars like we're in elementary school. If we ask them a question or we test them and they pass the test, here's a star. Just like in kindergarten, just like when you're in elementary school, you get a star. If not, if you oh hey girl, if you fail it, then what do you get in elementary school? I forgot, like a X or whatever. And by the end of the motherfucking week, if you got 5 stars, you can move on. Okay, what Anya? What do you say? Phase 2? You can move on to phase motherfucking 2. All right, but if at the end of the week, if you got all these X's and red marks or whatever, you failed. Time to move the fuck on. Take the star back. Take the star back. Period. Because no, for real, we need to come up with some type of red light, green light. Because we need to come up with some type of process so that you ladies can eliminate this. We need to come up with key questions that everyone can ask. And if it doesn't work, then they need to go on. Because we don't need to be keep wasting our time thinking because you responded to somebody and they asked that question and thinking because they responded and their response wasn't condescending or angry that all of a sudden this is a pot. There still needs to be substance in that response. There still needs to be vital information in that response. And then that brings me to my next thing. A pot isn't just, sorry, can you guys go back? Don't listen to what I just said right there. A pot isn't just financially stable, well off, and has a great career. A pot, your potential should be able to listen to what you want and give you a direct response. These men who have potential to be a sugar daddy, a sponsor, a generous boo, a trick. You ladies spend a lot of time trying to prove that you're not a sugar baby, while these men spend zero time trying to prove to you that they're a provider, they're genuine, they want to be consistent, or that they even like you. A guy, and I said this before on the live. I said this before on the post, but I just want to reiterate this. A guy will put on his bio, "I'm a great listener," but then when you ask a vital vetting question, he's not listening. He's not listening to shit that you have to say. And I want to say this too, because I said that nobody gives a fuck about your sob stories, right? I still stand on that. I feel like no one necessarily is going to care that, your car broke down and you need X and X money, right? But I also feel like even if that's not the type of pot that he is, even if that's not the type of man that he is, even if that's not the type of guy moving forward, that you that doesn't mean that he's not a pot because he doesn't care about or he's not sympathetic to this. Does that make sense? I think I say that all the time, but that doesn't mean that. But it also doesn't mean that he has to be mean. It doesn't mean that he has to be cruel. There's really a difference between being arrogant and confident. And I deal with egotistical Evans all the time, right? But I also had to learn my limits. Like I cannot consistently have a conversation with a guy on the app if I keep giving pushback. You cannot be mean to me for free. Okay. And then also when you're being mean to me for a cost, or if you're just saying rude ass shit to me for a cost, you still need to be paying me. And then after that, like there's a certain limit where I'm like, okay, this is not good for my mental health. Like, I'm not just about to stay with somebody because they're giving me money. Like, there has to be levels of respect to this. And I see a lot of conversations. I don't want to say a lot, but I do see conversations where women are continuously getting disrespected and they want to know, should I continue with this? If he sent you some red bottoms and then he disrespected you, continue. Whatever. Continue. But if he hasn't even done nothing for you and you already have to question whether you should deal with this guy or not, then no. Because there's different levels to what offends me and what offends you. Like everything we shouldn't take offense to. I honestly agree with that. We shouldn't have a fake outrage to everything. But there are certain things where you're like, okay, yeah, this is offensive. You need to grow tougher skin. I really do feel like you ladies need to grow tougher skin. But it's also a mental thing. So if you have somebody that's consistently tearing you down, disrespecting you, I don't care how much money he has, he's not a pop. He's not a pop. He's not a pop. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like he's not a pot. Anybody that wants you to chase him is not a pot. There's different levels to egotistical man. I'll also be making a post. I know I'm always talking about, I'll also be making a post. Don't forget, you guys, tonight's the last night to submit for the fall sugar baby challenge. But so just listen right here real quick, real fast, right? So we have, okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to go to drafts real quick. Fuck, I didn't mean to get out of that one. Okay, so who do you appreciate? What the fuck is that? Oh my God. Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm copying and pasting this. So no one comment right now. Just let me put this here real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get these out real quick. And this will be the last one. So give me 1 second. Just copy it and pasting it. Okay. Bingo. So now we're going to get into the archetypes that are women. So we have gullible Gabby, Sarah, horny Heather, egotistical Eve, and dominant Donna. But I'm working on all of these. I just wanted to introduce them to you. We can kind of go into what they are. Gullible Gabby, we know you're easily manipulated by women. By men, or women too. You're easily influenced. You're very naive, and we can just show kind of like examples. Someone who has, I hate to say this, four kids by 4 different men, and none of them married her. None of them married her, but she let them promise her this and promise her that. Okay, or someone who will ask me like, okay, I slept with him. He's this and he does that. He's an astronaut. He's this, he's that. I slept with him. What do I do now? Gullible Gabby, like, you don't do nothing now, Gullible Gabby. There's nothing we can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are so easily influenced. You're so easily tricked. And then we also have sympathetic Sarah. You fall for everything. You fall for everything. Anything that someone pulls your heartstrings, they're pulling it. These guys will be on the phone with you for 2 to 3 hours. You're their therapist. You're scared to speak up. Yes, you are. You're scared to speak up. You're scared to tell them that, hey, you know what? I need to get off the phone. Or you'll be like, Chanel, I've had a few conversations with this guy and I didn't want to ask him for any money because his mom died. Oh, another one that sympathetic Sarahs do. This is what they love to tell me. They love to say, you know what? He only makes such and such amount a year. I feel bad for taking money away from him, or I feel bad because he says that he really loves me. Like, you really believe that shit with all your heart. You believe tell me y'all haven't seen that. Y'all seen the sympathetic Sarahs that be talk about, oh, my moral compass, or they'll say anything, or they really believe that everything they do, it has to do with karma. And we could get into what karma is and all this other stuff, but to be honest, there's really no room for a sympathetic Sarah. There's really not in the finesse game. I'd rather you be gullible, because if you fall for everything and you sympathize with everybody, and you feel like everything is, the world is this, the world is that, like, oh god, it's a lot. It's intense. I'm not gonna get on that. So you have egotistical Eve. She thinks that being submissive, she thinks that being submissive is actually just letting a guy like walk all over her. So she is going to be direct. She's going to be firm. She knows she's the shit. She's not about to back down. She belittles men all day. Egotistical Eve, all she does is belittle man. She tells him he don't have enough money. She says all the wrong things. She attracts egotistical Evans. Her and egotistical Evans are toe to toe. Yeah, she goes toe to toe with egotistical Evans. They're literally distant relatives. And then dominant Donna. She attracts submissive men. She is more so the type of woman that is direct and firm on what she wants. She's confident, but also that can be her downfall, because she can't date a man that's masculine, because she wants to be the masculine one sometimes. And the difference between dominant Donna and egotistical Eve is that egotistical Eve is more arrogant. You know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of similarities, and you could be both, Anya. I'm just playing. I love you, girl. Don't hate me. Um, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Sometimes I feel like I can be gullible, Gabby. But okay, so I bought these. Yeah, I the reason I bought these up is because I wanted you ladies to know that while you are looking at these men archetypes, and while you're trying to figure out what type of men are spend money, they are trying to figure out what type of woman you are as well. And if you guys don't match, it's like the zodiac signs. If there's no compatibility, then there's no compatibility. Um, like sympathetic Sarah, she should not be trying to go after someone who is a horny hero, because that mix, he's easily able to manipulate you. So I just want to I just wanted to bring those up so you ladies can know that you need to figure out who you are too. And I bring that up too because you ladies also need to figure out your love language, because some ladies will say things like, you'll say things like, okay, my love language is receiving gifts. I really want you to take the love language test, because I can guarantee you, and take it with your heart. Because I took the love language test with my heart, and because I took a fake love language test, and I made that my receiving gifts was like 98% or whatever. Everything else was like 0% and 1% or whatever, because I wanted to send it to a pot and let him know, like, look, that's my love language, receiving gifts. There's nothing else. But when I really took the love language test, let me tell you guys my scores. Hold on. I'm going to tell you guys my real scores. You guys are going to hear the real Chanel scores, okay? Sorry. Give me 1 second. Where is... do I appreciate? Um, fuck. Hold on one second, you guys. I have to bring it up through messages. I thought I saved it. I have so much shit saved here. Yeah, you guys can keep saying what you think your archetypes are too. What the hell? Like, why is my love language? No, 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 no. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Found it. Um, stop, Christina. Your physical touch was not two. So once you figure out your actual love language and what truly is heart of hearts, like you don't have to put on a front for code name Chanel. I still know that even if your love language is 75% physical touch, I still know that you want to receive gifts. That's okay. But I want you to know that men are using these tactics to get in your pants. Men are using these tactics to manipulate you because you swear that your love language is receiving gifts. How did he not give you not one gift, but he was able to have sex with you? How did he fool you into believing that he was a pot? You know why? Because he catered to your true love language, which was physical touch. I need the church to say amen. So this is my not Gabby and Sarah. Yes, take the love language. That's tonight's test, okay? So my love language is 30% gift receiving, 20% physical touch. I know, that's crazy. 20% quality time, 14, no, I'm sorry. 20% acts of service, 14% words of affirmation, and 6% quality time. That means I don't really want to be around you. So that's the crazy part too, because I feel like since my quality time is so low, it's like I really don't want to be around you, but my physical touch is not sex. I really don't think that my physical touch is sex. My physical touch really, personally, because physical touch is not just sex, just FYI, you guys. I'm saying from my personal experience is I do like to cuddle when I'm around somebody that I like. I'm the one of them type of people that I guess I do like holding hands in the mall. I wouldn't mind holding hands in the mall. When I'm on dates, I don't mind rubbing their hands. I don't mind playing like footsie under the table. Like maybe that really is my physical, like maybe physical touch is really high up there, right next to receiving gifts. It's like neck and neck. Well, receiving gifts is number one, but it makes sense because every time that I've been swindled, it's because somebody catered to my love language. That's every time that I feel like I've been swindled. If we go back 6 years, Chanel has been swindled due to somebody catering to my other love language, right? So, hold on, I've seen some questions. I hate this. I hate this. Listen. Okay. Were you always hip to the game or did you have to learn? I had to learn the hard way. I was not able to be on the sidewalk, so I had to learn in the streets. Okay, honey child. But no, for real. I had to learn in the straight up streets, you guys. Um, all right, you guys. So yeah, that's everybody's test tonight. Is y'all pots attractive? Mines look like the Crypt Keeper. Okay, you know what? I'm not about to play with y'all tonight. I'm removing Lulu. I'm removing you. I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, that's everybody's test tonight. Figure out what archetype you are and figure out your love language, and we'll see how that mixes together. We'll see what happens and how it combines. Yes, we Kate D, we're gonna get into all of that. You know I like my little rants. I knew I like my little rants. We're gonna get into all that. Okay, so we're gonna get back on topic because that one I kind of threw in, it wasn't even in my notes. Um, so we did go over how a pot acts, which really makes him a pot, how to determine if he's actually a pot. Okay, so we have some generosity tests. We about to get into it, you guys. We got another 40 minutes, so buckle up. And I need to get something else to drink. Hold on. Should I drink? I don't know. I'm gonna drink this. Mm, mm, mm. I'd rather drink wine. Hold on, you guys. Well, maybe I should drink that. Oh my God, you guys, this is not wine. I don't know why I keep saying this. This is Hennessy, Minute Maid, and apple juice. It's my little recipe. I call it the Chanel Tornado. No, I keep saying wine. It's not Hennessy. Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about attraction too. Ugh, this is gonna be a long live. Does everybody have their Hennessy apple juice and Minute Maid? Please let me know y'all do. Please. Um, okay. We gotta go back over that. I hate it here. I really do. I really do. I really fucking hate it here. I do. Jasmine, go to hell. For real. Like, for real, for real. Okay. So do you guys just want me to let me just get into it. Um oh, I need to be on a sugar-free diet too. Remind me that. Remind me that. Um ooh, there's so much. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna go back to my notes. And should I go back to the beginning? Hold on a second, guys. It's a lot. Okay, let's just go to Tessa's generosity. Let's just start there. All right, you guys can put the Tessa's generosity starts at 42.55. All right, so my favorite vetting question. I hope Christina is on here. I hope that any other girls who ask, vetting questions are on here so we can all give the girlies help. One of my favorite vetting questions is, "What's your favorite restaurant?" A restaurant. Um, lets me know a lot about a guy because it's it's the what's your favorite restaurant lets me know what type of taste you have, right? Or what's your ideal date, right? But I want to let you know that my type of guy, I'm letting y'all know this right now. My guy favorite restaurant is not it's not Wings and Things. I don't does Wings and Things still open? It's not Wingstop. It's not a sports bar. A low like a guys that I date. Every guy that I've dated. When I say every guy that I've dated that I've been serious about, every arrangement, anything, their favorite restaurants have been fine dining. Old man loves a fine dine. He loves Capital Grill. He loves what's his favorite restaurant? He loves Capital Grill. The lowest quality is Keg, Eddie V's, Ocean Prime, Steak 48. We eat good. So if I ask you what's your favorite restaurant, I don't want to hear I don't eat out. I cook my own food. I don't like steak or seafood, right? This is the red flag. I don't like steak, seafood, or sushi. Steak, seafood, or sushi. So where the fuck we gonna eat at then? Where the fuck we can't go to a nice sushi restaurant. We can't go to a steakhouse, and we can't go to a seafood restaurant because you are telling me like that you don't like these places. You're not even telling. Then on top of that, if I ask you what your favorite restaurant is, and you're just gonna immediately say, "Well, I don't like steak, seafood, or sushi," I didn't ask you that. That lets me know you're poor, and that's a red flag. I didn't ask you what you like. I asked you what was your favorite restaurant because you knew, like I knew, like we all knew that you were going to say fucking On the Border. We knew that you were going to say. We knew you were going to say Chipotle. Like I don't like that. And or when you name your favorite restaurant, they say that's kind of fancy, or that's not a good restaurant for the first date. Now I see that a lot too, where women will, when a guy says, "Oh God, God, this is gonna be a long night." Be a long night. When a guy gives you pushback, it's a red flag, right? So if a guy responds back and he says, "Oh, you know what? I don't like he's like, I don't like to eat out at this restaurant. I don't like to do this or whatever. Like, I don't go to those type of restaurants on first dates. I'm sorry. It's immediate red flag to me, period. So that's a really easy way to weed them out because, you know, 4-star, 5-star only, even anything less than a bare minimum. But you also can find really nice spots in your city. It does not have to be um it does not have to be a chain restaurant, just FYI. There are still nice upscale restaurants that are not chain restaurants, right? But I also have to go, if you ladies, have you ladies read have you ladies read Whole Tactics, right? In Whole Tactics, he said that, you know, it's not about, he didn't say it's not about, but he did say, you know, let the man choose the restaurant and let him decide. It isn't always about going to a 5-star restaurant. I get it for you. I get it for her. I get it for she. But for me and for the advice that I'm giving, like on the first date, you do need to wine and dine me. Like I want it to be a fairy tale. I want from years from now, when I tell somebody, "Oh yeah, my first date was such and such, we went here and it was such a great time and we did this, we did that." I'm not going to sit here and go to a cheap restaurant because you say, "Well, I'm not taking every girl to Del Frisco's." Sorry, that's your problem. If you can't afford to date, you shouldn't be in the dating field. If these men can't afford to date, they shouldn't be dating. I'll let you know that right now. Dating is not cheap. You offer somebody else this, okay, she'll take that, but I'm not gonna take that. And you can't make me take that because you're trying to tell me, "Oh, I'm not trying to take every girl to," okay, well, I'm not every girl. I'm one girl. Take the next girl. Don't take the next girl to Del Frisco's. But if you want to go out with me, there's definitely gonna be a standard that will be set. I'm fine dining. I don't even take myself to fucking Chick-fil-A. I'm not going with nobody there. I'm sorry. I don't even take my fucking self to Olive Garden or anything. I don't even take my fucking self there. To Cheesecake Factory, I get it Uber Eats. I Uber Eats it. I Uber Eats it. It's why I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up to go there. I'm not. Whatever. Call me what you want. I'm not going. I'm not going. But I will tell you this. I will give y'all some facts right here. You can run it up at any restaurant. I have run it up at the Cheesecake Factories. I have run it up at the Cheddars. I have. You can run it up anywhere. It honestly just depends. Me and Old Man's first date was at the Cheesecake Factory because I freaking love the Cheesecake Factory and I really was craving their fried macaroni. So I'm not gonna say no. But what I will say is that when he got the bill back from the Cheesecake Factory, this was his words. He said, "Damn, we should have went to Capitol Grill." Yeah, we should have then. We fucking should have. And then we never been back to the Cheesecake Factory. I will make you say that. I'll make you say, like, I didn't know that it could be this expensive because I'll show you. I'll take a to-go plate to Marcus. I will. And Marcus will be eating cheesecake for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But yeah, so that's that. That's another red flag. Okay, so his reaction to what you're sending him, right? So if you send a guy a $4,000 bag, and this is a red flag to me, if he says, so I'm gonna repeat myself too because I feel like it. So if you send a guy a $4,000 bag and his response to it is, "What's this? I never would spend that much on a bag. I don't take it as a I don't take it as a challenge. I take it as a goodbye. If he responds, that's way too expensive for a bag. Okay, well, I'll send a cheaper one and let's see how he responds to that. Um, so when you send them the bag and you get like some type of pushback or, oh, that's expensive, or I would never pay that for a bag, it's a red flag right there. It's a red, especially if that's your standard, especially if that's what you're wanting. And then let's just say you spend a $4,000 bag and you chop it down to like a $700 bag, and he's still saying like, "Where are you getting these bags from?" Red flag. He's not a pop. He's not pop. He's not pop. Um. Yes. So also, if you text a guy and you're like, I'm getting my lashes done, I'm driving a far distance, I'm ordering a computer desk, right? And he sends you $100, right? We don't want to get $100 to death, right? So I send you $100. $100 is not enough. Um, okay, so it's time for communication. He's not sending you. Sometimes pops are not sending you $100 to insult you. Sometimes these pops are not saying, okay, well, she's only worth $100. That's not exactly how they're thinking. Just FYI. Um, my response, if you guys want to know, it would be, okay, so the computer desk is $200 by itself. Oh, and then his response, you guys, wait a minute, we got to start over because I think that you ladies are getting a lot of this, and I want y'all to listen. So nobody comment yet. Hold on. You say that you say that you know what? I'm ordering a computer desk and a computer chair from Wayfair, right? He, without you really asking, say you did ask, he sends you $100. $100 is not enough because your total is 500. Wayfair is more expensive than that, but let's just say the computer chair is 200 and the computer desk is 400, right? So he sends you $100, and you say the computer chair by itself is $200, and he says, okay, well, I was just pitching in, basically saying like, okay, I was just doing a nice gesture. So then you email me, you send it to the group chat, and you say, well, I don't think this guy is a pot. Like I told him I was ordering this, and he only sent me $100. Okay, so in Christina words, in my words, communication is very much key. Ladies, stop the fake outrage. So what you'll do is that I appreciate that, but the desk alone is $400. And the chair is $200. Since you sent $100, you can either send another $100 that'll pay for the entire chair, or at least it'll pay for half of the table. Which one sounds better to you? Because we want him to send another $100 so he can pay for the whole price. Even better, you can tell him, well, how about you pay for the most expensive item, which is a $350, and I'll go ahead and cover the desk. You're trying to compromise, and I want him to see how calm you are, how respectful you are, how you are not trying to escalate the situation or belittle his $100. This man most likely has money to spend. He was just trying to give you a gesture. No one has ever pushed him or gave him or wait, let me see. Let me see what I had in my notes. Gave him the room or the space to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So he sends $100 to the girl, and then she says, "Oh, well, that's not enough." Or he sends $100 to the girl, and she just doesn't respond back to him. When you're communicating with these men and you're setting standards, it's okay to be like, "Hey," but like I said, not like this. But hey, I know you $100 those other bitches, but you're not gonna $100 me to death. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I need and exactly what I want. I would never really say go half with the man, but make him feel like he's going half with you, but really paying all of it. Never tell him the real price. We know that. We know that. um. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to that one too, but let's do another one. Okay. So another generosity test, just to test the guy out. So you're on the phone. I mean, a lot of you ladies say, like, how long we should be on the phone. Let's say you're having a long conversation and it's too fucking long. Say it's 45 minutes. You feel like you know the guy. You feel like you built a relationship. Blah blah blah. So you're having a conversation with the pot. You want to make sure that it's enticing, right? Do a quick yell and a cute feminine yell, like, "Oh my God," right? When you do the "Oh my God," either put your phone on airplane mode or just hang your phone up, right? After you do that, you need to come up with a finesse, or you should already have the finesse planned. But how do you do that? If he's a pot, what he'll do is he'll call back or he'll text back and ask what happened. He'll be concerned. He'll be like, "What happened? Oh my God, your phone just hung up. Like, are you okay? Are you okay?" Somebody that's not a pot will respond and be like, and then that stale face, like, "You good?" Or a question mark. He's not going to act concerned. So you have to pay attention to the tone, the way that he's asking, "Are you okay?" and what happened. If he sounds extremely concerned, then you can call him back and you can let him know, "Hey, I spent $500 on these sheets," and you can tell him it's from Bow and Branch, West Elm, Bed Thread, or whatever. Say, "While I was on the phone with you and I was painting my nails, I was drinking wine, whatever the case is, it spilled on my sheets. I just bought these sheets for $500. We need to see how he responds to this. We need to know how he responds. It's technically his fault. He was on the phone with you for 45 minutes. You let him know, "Oh my God, the conversation was going great. It was so enticing. Like, we were just having a blast." Like, and this happened. Pull his heartstrings. See if this motherfucker is sympathetic, okay, to your situation. And then see if he asks how much the sheets are. First off, I wouldn't throw out the price of the sheets. I would just let him know, like, "Oh my God, spilled on the sheets." Let him know where you got the sheets from. Let him know that this is expensive linen. This isn't something you get from Ross, although I love Ross. And see his response. If his response is how much, or "Oh my God, what can I do to make this better?" then he can go ahead and send you the money. Yeah. Alrighty. Because we're putting out tests. We're just trying to test these pots. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to see if he's a pot or not. So how do you know even if you should meet up, or things that says that you should solidify a date? Is he a pot or not? When you have enough conversation with him, when you feel like when your guts or your intuition is telling you, "Okay, this is good." Um, a conversation would be, so once a SB, once we know what he does for a living, where he lives, what car he owns, what is his spending habits, what school did he go to, things like that. Then it's like, okay, we need to move forward because we know as much as we can get over the internet. Now we need to see if we can meet him in person and get more information. Um, if he asks you for your phone number and you haven't finished vetting him, if he asks you for your phone number and you haven't finished vetting him, you'll say, "I would love to talk to you on the phone, but I would still like, to answer some more questions, or I would still like to get to know you better first. I don't want to rush off the app. I just want to make sure that we have a clear understanding. I want to make sure that we really get to know each other. I want to make sure that this organic bond is built, blah, blah, blah." You flirted a little bit and the momentum is built and you have back and forth conversation and it's consistent. So this is when to give him your number, right? Real pots answer real questions and they aren't divisive. As there's a thin, okay, this is a good one. This man needs to have people skills and communication skills. If these guys are being dry with he is not a pot. If you feel like you're pulling teeth, he is not a pot. And then hold on, let me go to testing your pots, because this was working fine the other day, and now when I'm trying to click on it, it's not. That's what I be so confused with. Like, okay, there we go. So when a pot acts on an app, What are you doing? We already know. There's a prompt for that. You say, I'm getting ready for my birthday. I'm actually making plans for my birthday right now. I think it's sign from the universe for you to give me a gift. I'm making a Pinterest board for my next vacation. I just got back from a trip. Spontaneous flights are kind of my thing. I'm actually searching for a charity event or a chance to volunteer somewhere. I have a trip coming up, so I picked an I placed an online order. I plan on placing an online order. I'm going to pick it up from Neiman Marcus this next week or something like that. My sister-in-law is getting married this weekend, so my future sister-in-law is getting married this weekend, so we're having a bridal shower. I have a spa booked. It's time for some relaxation. I'm actually planning a girls trip for me and my friends. I'm actually planning a girls trip. So there's so many. There's so many, and there's prompts on Patreon. I don't know how you missed them. How does he respond to that? Your pots, the ones that y'all are claiming the pots, are skipping over this, ladies. They're skipping right over this. They're not asking you questions about their spa. They're not asking you how much the spa is. They're not even interested in anything that has to do with you taking care of yourself, because they feel like, okay, well, that's her self-care. That has nothing to do with me. Or she's going on vacation. That has nothing to do with me. My mind is only focused on one thing, and that's sleeping with this girl or dating this girl for free. That's the only thing they're focused on. A pot is more, like, I want to say, attentive. He listens. He's not going to sit there and just be going like, and that's why, that's why I do like the league and I do like Luxy, because they make these men pay a lot. And they're not just going to be on these apps bullshit. And they're not just going to be on these apps trying to get conversation. So really look at the overall, like it's just like a book. Look at the summary of the conversation. And if the summary of the conversation, if you come to the end of the conversation, you're like, you know what, I didn't get nothing out of this. He didn't give me anything. I feel like I'm not learning anything from him. How many times have y'all seen on Patreon or even the group chat where girls will comment and be like, I've been talking to this guy for 2 weeks. He's really dry. We had one phone conversation. It was a few hours. But I really don't think he's a pot, but he does this, he does that. He's not a pot. He's not a pot then. You know nothing about this guy after 2 weeks. That, like, you should literally know so much about this guy that you could probably write his fucking autobiography. You could probably write his fucking biography. That's how much you should know about him in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and I say the minimum for spending the wait. Yeah, the least I'll wait for somebody to spend money on me is 3. It's 3 weeks. And then after that, like, I start like itching, my head start hurting. A lot of things start happening once they don't spend money in 3 weeks. And I don't like to give myself deadlines because I do feel like deadlines are ghetto, but I do like to give myself realistic goals. And I'm just going off statistics. And statistically, some men have spent money on me in less than 3 weeks. So what I'm gonna wait 3 months for? I'm not about to be sitting here going on all these fucking free dates for what? So, sorry, you guys. We did a generosity test. Okay. Okay, so this will probably be the last thing that I wanted to go over. So, the sooner you narrow down the guy, the better. All right. The sooner you narrow down what truly is a pot, the better off you will be. I remember when someone asked me, "What do you do not to waste time, Chanel?" I responded, "It's a part of the game." But I should have said, "A real pot won't waste your time." Does that make sense? A real pot will not waste your time. Your pots should be smart, educated, respectful. Sometimes they're not respectful. So besides, having money and being generous and stuff like that, they should be smart, educated, respectful, well-spoken, intellectuals. This man could give you $500 and you wanted $5,000, but you learned how to calculate how much you can afford to invest in cryptocurrency. He taught you everything about investing. GBX International Group. I'm just saying this because someone the pot that I have told me about this before anyone else caught on. So then you have these men that are helping you, they're plugging you in with friends and doctors they know and lawyers they know and people that can help you someone that can help you. They're plugging you in with investors and different things like that. He may want you to start your own investment. Uh, sorry. He may want you to. He may be a lawyer and he can give you legal advice. Our pots possess qualities and attributes that can help you and us level up our life. So when all is said and done, it is not like you wasted time with these men. Choose your pot wisely. You learn so much that okay, this man has to talk to you the stocks and bonds, help you, whatever, right? So valuable information. So there's like different ways where I can like determine when, again, we're not just dealing with regular smucks off the street. We should be dealing with men who have some shit going on for them. But if someone is not only buying you something but teaching you something, that's vital information too. That can make somebody else a pot as well. You don't want to just deal with the guy because okay, yeah, he's generous and he's giving you money. But when we are betting our pots, we know, okay, this guy has this going for him. He owns this. He does this. He has this much disposable income. So we are, putting in the work so that we can figure out if this man is generous and if he's going to spend it, right? But at the same time, we still should be gaining other stuff from this. You still should be having great conversation with them, intimate conversation with them, conversations that they tell you when they drop the tea. I know there's plenty of girls that have said this too. They're like, okay, well, he's taught me this, he's done this. And I actually have this old post that I was looking for and I couldn't find on Patreon. But it's a post, it's called like the CEO, post. And once you get into the finesse game, you want to clear all the dusties out of your phone. You want to clear everybody who don't got no money, everybody who can't invest in your company, everybody who you can't call when you need something, right? Or somebody that can give you actual advice that will help you in the future, in the near future, that can help you today. You want to clear all of them out of your context, and you do want to have different men who from that in different walks of life that have something going for them, right? You want that in your phone. But I feel like a lot of you ladies are like, oh my God, I'm gonna waste my time. Well, you never should be wasting your time with a real pot because like I said, a real pot wouldn't waste your time. Oh, I love that for you. I love that for you. I love it. And let me make sure that I didn't miss any notes because we are. Hold on, you guys. I think that I'm done. But you guys can ask questions and I can definitely answer them. So let's just get some questions out there. I feel like I've said everything. Let me see if there was any more questions. Wait a minute. Yes, the dusty energy in your phone could be stopping you from being the queen that you're supposed to be. But I also have something else that I want to say too. So, why you might not be having success, and I kind of said it right then and there, but you have too many pots and it's making you feel like you have so many options. Um, and the successful hangs out with the successful. But I want to say this too. So, dating sites, I always say we have all these options. There's thousands of people on dating apps. I say all this time, but all these people aren't well off. All these people aren't generous. All these people do not have money. So I do feel like the dating pool creates this dating create this illusion that you have all these options. Well, I'm here to tell you now because I've seen it, and I don't know if she's watching the live. I wish I could see everybody that watches the live, but there's a girl who has a Hinge that has 130 messages. So you're telling me out of 130 guys that not one of them was a potential? You ladies, really, I want, so there's a few things that I want you to do. I want you to figure out what archetype you are. I want you to also figure out what's your love language? What truly is your love language? All of our love language is receiving gifts. We all heard it before. Oh my God, it's so 2019. We get it. But, and I also want you to do, I want you to go back into your old messages and see if you're the one that left somebody on red. If you didn't give a person a chance because you thought that there was something better out there, like, oh, well, I'm going to keep swiping because I know there's something better, and you didn't give this guy the fair opportunity. Nobody in their right mind should have 130 messages and then want to be in my mentor tier and tell me they don't have no pops. And if you're not even building consistent relationships with these people, why are you keep swiping? What exactly are you looking for? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It makes me feel like you're just wasting your time, my time, everybody's time. And I feel like these guys, I'm not saying all of them because they ain't shit, but I feel like some of these guys are like that too. It's like, wait, what? Why are you? What did I do that you just left me on red like that? You didn't even ask them no vetting questions. So what's really going on? I need to know. I need to know. Okay, let me get to the end of this, and then I'll answer some more questions. So, also, just one more thing too. You need to find a balance between dating sites, freestyling, Patreon, group chat, whatever. You should not be on Patreon all day. Nobody said you should, unless it's absolutely necessary. You should not be in the group chat all day unless it's absolutely necessary, unless you have some questions, unless you have some vital information or whatever. I want you ladies to actually go out and put some put what do I say? Put some pep in your step. Put the gas on the pedal and just get things started. Watching from the sideline is no longer fun. So let me go back to the questions. Um, okay. Oh, it's a few questions. Hennessy, honey child, Hennessy. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. I need to clear my phone out. Got some dusty. What exactly did he mess up on? You said, how do I flip my Potts apology into a finesse when he messed up? Where's the context? Where's the context? I don't know how he messed up. I don't know what does that mean? How do you feel about a pot asking what are you looking for? Because sometimes I feel like there's different when they put in their page to attract women. So I don't understand your question either, but maybe it's because I'm drinking the Hennessy. How do you feel about asking pot, where are you looking for? Because, oh, okay, asking them what are you looking for? Do not ask them what are you looking for. Everybody always asks somebody what are they looking for? We're tired of hearing that question. What are you looking for takes out the vetting process. What are you looking for? You want to skip levels. Don't ask him what he's looking for. Answer questions so that you can know exactly what he's looking for. Be like, when was your last relationship? Okay, so when do you like that vacation? Oh, do you want somebody to vacation with you? He'll easily be like, I am looking for somebody that wants to go on vacation. I am looking for somebody who wants to take trips. Okay, so where do you eat at? Oh, this. Okay, I get lonely. I really wish that I had somebody that I could see on a regular basis. These men will tell you that. You don't have to tell them, ask them what they're looking for because it's like you're trying to skip the vetting process. What do I think the most important better question of them all is? I don't know. I ask myself this all the time. And honestly, I don't necessarily have a betting question that I love. I do like to ask them what they like to eat. I do like to ask them, like, where's their favorite place to travel. But my betting question is not necessarily like, what? My betting question is, I'm saying something that happened in my life because what happens is Dusties are extremely offended that you have friends that are getting married. Dusties are extremely offended when you say, like, oh my God, like, yeah, this guy just randomly, paid my gas today. Or Dusties are extremely offended when you tell them, okay, this is what my standard is. I literally am mentoring a girl, and I told her to tell this pot that, because he was like, birthdays are such a huge celebration. It's a part of his family. I said, yeah, tell him that you went to two different cities and out the country for your birthday, and see how he responds. That is my vetting process. I want to know how you respond to me living my best life. I want to know how you respond to all my friends being marriage minded. I want to know how you respond to all my friends being married. I want to know how you respond to my dad spoiling me all my life. Like, I want you to understand that this is the life that I have. And is it going to intimidate you? Is it going to make you angry? Is it going to make you give me pushback? That is important to me. Whether there's no, I feel like there's no magical question. It's more so, it's me. This is what I'm doing. How are you going to react to what I'm doing? It's already here. I'm already giving lavish gifts. I'm already getting flued out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already doing these things. Do you want to either contribute, add to that? Do you want to be a part of it? Let me know. Let me know. Because the Justies, I'm telling y'all, in a quick heartbeat, you tell the Justies, like, oh, I'm shopping. I'm in Neiman Marcus. Oh, what are you getting out of Neiman Marcus? I hate Neiman Marcus. And then that just to get me onto something else really quick too. So I had, and I've had people say this to me before, but I do remember a pot telling me that he does not shop at, Walmart, or he doesn't shop at like Ross or Marshalls or any of those stores. And he says that he doesn't shop at those stores because he knows that he doesn't shop at Nike either. He knows that these companies are not paying these these people, these employees in other countries. He knows that they're not, it's slave labor. They're not paying them livable wages. It's child slave labor, everything. They'll post these videos and they'll say like, okay, you know what, these kids, they're living their best life. They're not, working for 3 cents an hour, but they really are. So he says he feels more comfortable buying from companies that are Italian, or companies that, manufacture leather bags where there aren't slave labor. And those bags tend to be more expensive. He does not want to go cheaper because he does not want to be the reason, or he doesn't want to contribute to child labor. So when I hear some shit like that, he's saying that he not buying himself nothing motherfucking cheap. So he not gonna buy me nothing motherfucking cheap. And I've been using that too. I use that too. I said, please do not, don't buy me anything from those places. I don't shop at Ross. I don't shop at DD's Discount. I don't shop at what's those other stores, Walmart, anything. I don't shop at those type of places. You guys are literally letting these kids work for fucking 15 cents a fucking hour, and I'll let a pot know that in a minute. I won't. So that is something that I learned from a pot too. He said he went Italian or nothing, Italy or nothing. That's what he told me. So I'm seeing a pot. They sent me an email, 4 restaurants that were fine dining. I choose one, and I cocked fighting last night in Brooklyn at the Nets game. Ooh, yes, a company. Sorry. Sorry. She said, oh, he's a good person too. Girl, that motherfucker was something else, but okay. We can say he's a good person. We can say that he's a good person, whatever. Yes, what's the most romantic and generous thing you ever done for your woman? What's the best gift you ever bought your mom for Christmas? Just simple questions like that. I like to see if they have a dusty ass response. I really do. I really do. And when they do have a dusty ass, oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Oh, my family doesn't celebrate Christmas. Okay. Well, your family isn't the family for me. And that's just on period. Um, okay, but any more questions before we get off this live? I just got some more submissions for the Sugar Baby Challenge. So let's look at these. Oh, she's in the group chat. She's cute. So do you have any more questions, you guys? If not, drop your fences and the live is over. I don't like it. I don't like the what you do for a living. And within the first few messages, I don't like it. I don't like it. Mm-mm. I don't know. Someone else respond to that. I don't like it. Why? 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 Why do you want to know so bad? Why? I just don't get it. I don't understand. Hmm. I have a pot who has talked to for nothing. He didn't make it out of our first date. Mm. So did he cancel the date while it was happening? Because if so, he needs to bring a gift. The group. Callie Noel, stop. Stop. um, on the group chat, we'll open up in the next few days, maybe. I don't know if I'm opening up the group chat right now. I really don't. I don't have the energy to be dealing with new energies. I'm trying to figure out these energies. A meet and greet in NYC. I feel like I'm Summer Walker. I feel like I'm somewhat of an introvert. Like I do want to do a meet and greet. I do want to meet y'all, but then then I don't know. I do. I really do want to meet y'all, but then I don't. I don't know. I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, Chanel's awkward. Chanel's weird. Like, cause I get a little awkward in person. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I do want to do a meet and greet, but it's gonna be in Dallas first, honey child. Finesse ball. How are you guys? I did that ugly ass face. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Make sure you drop your finstas. This live was actually shorter than I expected it to be. White? What made y'all say white? Mm-mm-mm. The last live was like 3 hours. Did you guys? I got you. Checking email right after I get off the live. And oh, for anybody that's trying to get in the group chat and they did already send a message, I will be sending you the link to the group chat now. Sorry, I've been a little bit delayed, but apologies. Sorry. I like that Chrissy.com. I like your name. Your mom's a hoe. I knew you were on here. I was like, why I keep saying that? I thought you were gonna change your mom's a hoe. I really thought you were gonna change that. I thought you said that last live. Hmm. Ooh, it's upsetting. Oh, let me see if I can go. Sorry, I keep saying I'm gonna get off, but I wanted to see something really quick. Humbo. Hold on, you sec. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Shaking my head, your mom's a hoe. It's a very upsetting. Okay, so another question to you guys that I noticed too, like what you there's a hold on one second. We said this in the last live, but you can tell a lot by a guy by his friends and stuff. So if you can't figure out a guy's character, you check out his friends, right? But I also feel like it's important too, and it's just little subtle things like what's your favorite song, the type of music that somebody listens to. Like you guys, I listen to hood music, I listen to ratchet music too. But if someone's just listening to like derogatory, women hating music, like if I ask you like what's your favorite influencer and you say I don't know, Kevin Samuels, then I kind of know. Or what do you listen to? What are you reading? And you say people that are typically woman haters. It's a big red flag. And I meant to say that at the way beginning of the video. But ladies, be careful who they look to up to, who they listen to, the type of music that they listen to is very telling. The type of people that they listen to is very telling. So yeah, but yeah, drop your fence to you guys. I'm out and I'm out.